Wow. China's new AI model breakthrough has officially surpassed OpenAI ChatGPT. Welcome back to Bring In AI. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button on the way in. I truly appreciate your support. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Well, there's a new emerging threat to megacap's massive spending and America's dominance in the AI race. Deirdre Bosa digs into that for today's Tech Check. Hey, Dee.
Now, I don't know if you guys watched my other videos, but I remember explaining in one of the content pieces I had that you start noticing a lot of these other AI companies compete with each other and provide more of a better service or more advanced service for a lot more affordable. So this is why this is becoming much more advanced, because there's a lot of real competition out there that wants to outdo their competitors while also offering more advanced services. So just check this out.
Hey, good morning, Leslie. So here's a name that our audience may want to write down: Deepseek. This is a new, free, open source AI model that beats the latest OpenAI and Meta models on key benchmarks, and it was made for a fraction of the cost.
You heard that? Not just a fraction of the cost, fraction of a fraction.
Now, it was trained by a Chinese research lab that used NVIDIA H800s. That's a lower performance version of the H100 chips that are cheaper, more available, and tailored for restricted markets like China. Now, I've been testing it out this morning, and on the surface, it looks and acts just like OpenAI's ChatGPT. And in fact, it actually thinks it is ChatGPT.
That's crazy. It's having an identity crisis. Deepseek, that's what it's called. And it seems to be having an identity crisis, but she'll be explaining further. Check this out.
When I asked, what model are you, it answered, I'm an AI language model created by OpenAI, specifically based on the GPT-4 architecture, suggesting that it was trained on ChatGPT outputs, which, leaving aside terms of service violations, it means that entirely new state-of-the-art models can be built on what is already out there. In other
Wow. That's crazy. We're going to get back to it, but you mean to tell me that they're allowed to take someone else's platform, everything that they've already built with their company as far as the AI goes and how advanced they made it to be? Another company could just go in and have a head start utilizing their whole thing already. That's crazy. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it the right way, but that's what it's looking like. And that's probably why the competition is so crazy right now when it comes to artificial intelligence. Let's go. Let's keep going.
In other words, OpenAI's moat may be shrinking. If a model like DeepSeek can emerge with competitive performance, minimal cost, and reliance on existing outputs, it signals a rapidly shrinking barrier to entry in AI development, challenging the current dominance of industry leaders like OpenAI. Based on technical tests designed to measure its coding performance, DeepSeek outperformed other models, including Meta's Llama 3.1 and OpenAI's GPT-4o. And by the way,
so they're just going to keep on. OpenAI, ChatGPT is just going to come back utilizing whatever they have to outdo it with whatever they could contribute towards it, and vice versa. And then everybody else with Meta, with the X AI, with all these other platform and companies that have this AI stuff going on, they're only just going to keep competing against each other, utilizing the last updated version from whoever was trying to just top their competitors' AI intelligence, whatever, if that made any sense. But you get what I'm saying. Let's see what else she says here.
Those are the latest state-of-the-art models. And that led Andrej Karpathy, a founding team member at OpenAI, to post DeepSeek making it look easy today with an open frontier grade LLM trained on a joke of a budget. Now, to put that budget in perspective, it's pretty mind-boggling. It costs just $5.5 million versus hundreds of millions of dollars for Meta's latest Llama model and billions of dollars for GPT and Gemini models.
Wow, so they're saving a hell of a lot of money while also being more advanced. Oh man, this is crazy. This is moving rapidly fast. It's not even New Year's yet. This is moving rapidly fast.
This all raises an important question for investors. As the AI trade evolves and technological progress stalls, is training frontier models even a good investment anymore? Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, OpenAI, they have made that a core mission over the last few years as they continue to spend billions building out AI infrastructure to train ever bigger and better models. Deepseek did something highly competitive in just 2 months with dumbed down GPUs for less than $6 million.
With dumbed down CPUs. What did she just say? Bro.
Deepseek did something highly competitive in just 2 months.
In 2 months. Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. We're talking about 2 months. Imagine what they're gonna be able to get done in 2 years. We're talking about what they did in 2 months. Imagine by the end of 2025 how these open AIs are gonna be looking like. Oh man, imagine the robots. It's gonna be crazy out here, man.
With dumbed down GPUs for less than $6 million. And guys, let's not forget this fact. It comes from China, whom Sam Altman and others say poses the greatest competitive threat to the dominance of US-led AI. Now, this model is going to be tested in the
China, I just seen this. I covered a robot. It was I just said I covered a robot. I covered content about a robot. I forgot what the name exactly was. I just covered it in my last video, and it's from China. But this looks like a real life model. You know, it got curves. It got middle curves and everything. You got to check that out. I'll probably have it like right here somewhere. So make sure to check that out. Getting back to it though.
weeks and months ahead. But the implication, guys, of this is just massive and will ripple through the AI community.
Wow, Deirdre. I mean, we've been talking this morning about, obviously, the CapEx that we're expecting to be spent in 2025 on exactly what you're talking about. What is the core competency, then, here of the Chinese? Obviously, they're not using...
Man, the Chinese are just trying to take over like they usually do. Yeah, I'm saying when it comes to technology, it seems like they're so far ahead. When it comes, it seems like we're more outdated than we think, man. You go to China, you go to Tokyo, whatever. These places look like they're so far ahead, bro.
The latest chips, they don't have the computing power. They're not even spending on that. So what are they doing well?
And yet, I know, right? And yet, you're right. They don't.
Yeah, they don't have half the tools, I guess, what they're saying. But guess what? They got this right up here.
Don't have all those things. They don't even have access to H100s, and yet they have built a model that competes with the ones from OpenAI and Meta. I mean, they've done this out of necessity using H800s, which, like I said, is a dumbed down version of the H100s. They've been able to do this, which essentially just means that these models are becoming more commoditized than ever. As that progress, the technological progress stalls, it's all.
So imagine, listen, they said enough. Imagine with all the tools that OpenAI has and Amazon and AIX and all of these other platforms have. Imagine if they had all the GPUs that they needed, everything that they needed to have the equivalent amount of, equipment to make this happen. Imagine how much more advanced this could be. And they're just doing it with supposedly, dumbed down GPUs and only took them 2 months. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you once again for tuning in to Brain Gain AI. We're out. Peace.